KoMing. Kali ini gue bakal lanjutin bermain game Hogwarts Legacy. Hampir aja gue bilang One Piece Odyssey. Nah, kenapa gue pakai baju yang sama? Karena besok bakal ada kesibukan guys. Jadi gue ini kontennya sekarang ya. Oke, tanpa basa-basi lagi, langsung aja kita mainkan gamenya. Oke, review yuk. Tahu ada sesuatu? Nggak ada ya? Kok kamarnya kecil banget ya? Seinget gue gak segini deh kamarnya Gryffindor. Di Harry Potter sih, gak tau juga ya. No, kan besar banget.
Which way is the common room?
Aduh. Itu. Wow. Patung singa coy, bentar. Bentar. Kalau ke atas nih ke
Revelio.
ini apa coy? Waduh. Ada chest di sini coy. Level 1. Wow. Maaf. Diliatin gak tuh? Ini siapa?
Have a sip. Go on.
Sure
you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello. You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry.
Oh, jadi beritanya udah
Nasty
nyebar ya?
business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Oh. Hogwarts pastinya
Does
ya.
having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Which? Tanya dulu lah.
Butterbeer for breakfast.
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference fundamentally between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Thank you, Gareth. Boleh ngambil buah kan? Beneran diambil dong. Nelly Oxpear. Oh, yang di atas.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
Terbang?
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Oxfire. I've heard rumours about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, it's true.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey!
Yang santai dulu ya, baru kenal ya.
How thrilling! And also terrifying.
Gua
Anyway,
nungguin kumis
you've
lagi
certainly
BTW,
brought
tapi
some
jelek.
much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What
Yeah.
exactly are the rumours about my journey to Hogwarts?
That
Yeah.
you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of
Oh,
one
tak pernah,
attacking
cuy.
a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I think.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
Waduh.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange
Aduh, petakilan
hallways
dia
and
anakku
rooms in the
ternyata.
castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Oke,
I'm sure
nice
I'll be
to
seeing
meet
you
you.
around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know.
Tapi kok
Bye for
kameranya
now.
agak gerak-gerak dikit gak tadi ya? Waduh. Waduh. Oh, dia duduk. Oh, duduk kok.
Oh, perhaps I should.
Ini ada penjaga tuh. House chest, please. Hah? Paham dah gua. Langsung tanya aja.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not
Kayak Hermione.
working? Oh!
Hermione.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening.
Jadi omongan ya
Made
kita
it
ya.
in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say
Absolutely.
that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry.
Ya jelas,
We'll get it in the end.
semangatin.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Oh, dia pengen membuat
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbal?
membuat
Oh, yes. And if you don't
Terpesona
get it just
profesornya.
right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
gua bisa
Well,
gua.
good luck with it.
Semangat
It was
ya.
nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Yes. Nih gua bisa nih, Cressida. Tuh. Bah.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming
Yes.
of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWL?
OWLs.
Oh.
Nows.
Aduh, gua lupa nih, apa ya?
Your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oke.
Here you are.
Buku pelajaran itu tebel banget tuh. Apa nih? Ada yang naga segala.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Oke.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Wow.
Thank you, Professor, but
Magic,
I
coy.
will keep track of what I'm learning.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Oke.
This way.
Iya, ampun.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic
Kalau teh apa
and
nih?
educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly
Apaan
would have
tuh?
appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Hantu kah?
Using the guide
Kayaknya hantu
will
ya.
also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Ayo. Ente yang lama.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Oh. Packs in Hogwarts. Ini ya kayaknya ya. Nah. Exploration. Anu apa? Collectible item coy kayaknya nih coy. Waduh, banyak banget nih apaan nih.
Clever. Keep your eyes open
Revelio.
for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Ada sesuatu tuh. Tadi ya Prof ya. Oh.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Iya. One A which passage. Ani melihat sesuatu tuh. Ani melihat sesuatu.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use
ternyata emang
food
jalan
frames
kita.
to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Apa nih? Library. Oh, jalan ini ya, teleport. Biar dia kejauhan kayak jalan-jalannya. Kayaknya kalau explore bakal jadi besar banget soalnya coy. Kemungkinan ya. Baik juga saat developernya sih fasilitas begituan. Lama nih loadingnya.
And here we
Okay.
are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
Traveler dong.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Sorry ya coy ya. Pengen dapat sesuatu.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Sesuatu nih. Bentar Bu ya. Aduh.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Iya, coba.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented
Professor
teacher.
Ronan. Oke. Ini
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is
ini
required
kelasnya
for
Profesor
those who
Snape nih
aspire
kalau
to
di Harry
become
Potter nih.
aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor
Hilang
Hecht
suaranya,
in
Bang.
charge of our students' education in that regard.
Hogsmeade.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs.
Oh,
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in
Hogsmeade
Hogsmeade.
ya.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have
Oke,
much to
terima
learn.
kasih Profesor.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically
Untung gua
about
hebat
what
ya.
happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Oke.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning. Yes. You
Langsung
seem to
datang.
have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in
Dragon
one
coy.
piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
Oke.
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of
Of
course.
course.
Thank you.
Aduh. Kebanyakan ngomong ya.
And
Ini
remember
kebanyakan
to
story
use
coy, game ini
your
beneran nih.
field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Oke, thank you, Bos.
Protego!
Woi, sombong dikit deh. Oh, Revelio nih. Gue bisa Revelio.
Revelio.
Apa nih kaca coy?
Revelio.
Pasti nanti ada sesuatu nih kayaknya nih. Gak bisa.
Revelio.
Balik. Ih. Waduh, beledek coy. Agak rusak Hogwarts gua. Iya, sorry. Ayo langsung Profesor Vic cerita lagi.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Jujur aja lah.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained.
Okay.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Aduh. Oh, ada main quest. Oke. Ada aksi, ada Levioso. Dia Levioso, ya kan, ngangkat. Ini dulu deh. Oke. Kita track.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these
walls. Gua pasti bakal lulus dengan nilai yang bagus. Thank you, Mr. Guys, come kompas. Ini bisa belajar coy. Oh. Larinya makin cepet coy, ntar coy. Oh, bisa masuk. Loading coy, ternyata coy.
Revelio.
Yes. River Fountain. Masih level 1. Harus tuh. What is that? Apa itu coy?
Revelio.
Cara masuknya gimana coy? Oke. Masuk sini kan? Masuk sini ya?
Revelio.
Oh ini
Revelio.
Coy, sorry ya kalau gua kebanyakan repelio. Level 11. Oke, langsung aja. Peng, kamu kebanyakan Revelio, Ming.
Revelio.
Filter dulu. Ada tuh. Nah. Ada lagi, coy. Dari sini suaranya. Oh, kayaknya itu tuh ya. Oh iya, itu tuh. Nih, sorry ya, Mbak.
Revelio.
Enak banget diminum.
Handy resource indeed, your
Okay.
field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Ash.
Is that all you've got?
Bombard dah.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Levioso. Nah. We got the Levioso.
Levioso.
Gampang bet.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Waduh. Kok gua yang lain nggak belajar?
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Well done.
Levioso.
Kebanyakan ngomong nanti.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by
Gas.
dueling.
Duel.
We'll start with you.
Ada Vakadavra.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Okay.
You may begin.
Levioso. Protego. I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your first duel. Levioso. Let's just say
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Gampang banget dah. Laki?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Udah kalah masih sombong aja. Aduh.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Oke.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Oke.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Versi 11 cuy. Revelio, jangan lupa. Nah. Wait. Continue. Nah, habis ya kayaknya ya. Coy. Speak with Sebastian. Salah. Nah nih.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Bohong lah ya.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Bagus. Coy. Matanya bisa. Gue diawasin coy.
Levioso.
Gak bisa keangkat coy. Nah coy, BTW gue udah main setengah jam, so gue akhiri gameplay gue di sini dulu. Kita udah mendapatkan satu skill baru yaitu Levioso ya, yang dimana terlalu banyak cerita sih di game ini. Gue mau skip ya, takutnya ada gue kelewatan ceritanya. Tapi gak apa-apa lah ya, kita ikutin dengan enjoy aja bermain game ini. Oke, itu tadi ya gameplay KoMing bermain Hogwarts Legacy. Terima kasih telah bermain bersama KoMing dan sampai jumpa di next video. Bye bye. Kalau main game jangan serius-serius. Dadah.